Welcome to the Heart to Heart Spiritual Direction Podcast with Father Michael Stala, Spiritual Advisor of Hope's Garden. At Hope's Garden, it is all about the heart of Christ the Bridegroom, and how His love is healing our hearts, marriages, and families. You can learn more about the Bridegroom at hopesgarden.com.
As we come to know Jesus as the bridegroom, we have to realize that that's coming right out of the Bible itself. In many different places, Jesus refers to himself as the bridegroom or gives us a parable explaining to us how the bridegroom relates to us. At the one moment, they asked about fasting, and Jesus, well, how could you fast while the bridegroom is with you? But the day will come when the bridegroom is not with you, and on that day you will fast. Of course, he's referring to himself, and the days in which he will ascend into heaven will be the days we're away from our Lord. And yet he's always ever so close, and he wants to come and be with us. And on those days, the sacrifices that we offer up will be pointless. Let's just join with Jesus in the great joy of being with the bridegroom. In other places, he talks about how important it is to be waiting vigilantly for the coming of the bridegroom. Behold, the bridegroom has come. Please come out and be with him. He talks about these virgins who were waiting to go into the wedding feast. But the bridegroom was delayed in coming back, so they fell asleep, which is natural to do. But when they heard that somebody yelled out, "The bridegroom has arrived," some of the virgins had their lamps ready because they brought extra fuel with them. But some of them did not, and they had to run off to the store to try to buy enough oil so that their lamps would not go out. Those who were ready were welcomed into the feast. Those who were not ready, well, they missed out, and the door was locked, and they were left outside. The bridegroom wants us to be ready. In a very beautiful way, the bridegroom is inviting us into the wedding banquet with him. But there's a time to do that. The time is now. He's saying, come out. The bridegroom is waiting for you. As we go out to the bridegroom, we don't do so with any kind of fear. We don't do so trying to offer a great deal of sacrifice. It's a time to rejoice. He wants to bless us. But know that there's a time in which we'll feel like the bridegroom is far away. It's a bit of an illusion. We have to always be ready because he'll be here at any moment. We just don't know when or at what moment we will realize his presence. If we realize his presence, rejoice. For the bridegroom decided to bless us in a way that is tangible, a way that we can reach out and touch, a way that we might know his love in a personal way. But then there are other times in which it feels like, where are you? I've been going through such difficulties, such struggles. I am beginning to forget even what it was like to be loved. That is when the bridegroom is saying, stay vigilant. Because so many people will fall into some sort of despair. They will think that it will never happen, that the bridegroom will never come. And it feels as if the door has been locked and we've been left outside. All he asks us to do is keep the fire lit, keep the lamp alive, the hope within our hearts, so that when he comes, at that moment least expected, we might jump up and rejoice. Yes, Lord, I receive my bridegroom and I enter into the wedding feast.